San Francisco's sinking and leaning Millennium Tower.
Will this one work? There's now a revised plan to help stop the sinking and leaning
Millennium Tower.
Hey there! Welcome to EngineeringProgress. Today we're diving into the fascinating San Francisco Bay Area world, where a real head-scratcher is taking place, the Leaning Tower. But hold on, it's not just any leaning tower. It's also sinking, causing many problems for engineers and the folks who call it home. So imagine this. There's a towering structure in the Bay Area called the Millennium Tower, and it's got a bit of a tilt going on. Not just a little tilt. We're talking about a leaning situation that's giving engineers some serious headaches. And to add to the drama, it's sinking too. This dynamic duo of leaning and sinking is not only a visual spectacle, but also a challenge that has sparked lawsuits and left homeowners and tenants scratching their heads. In this video, we're going to break down the nitty-gritty of why this Millennium Tower is causing such a stir. From the increasing lean that's got everyone puzzled to the legal battles being fought over it, we've got it all. Remember to hit that subscribe button, obliterate the like button, ring the notification bells, and drop your thoughts in the comments. Let us know what other mind-boggling engineering marvels you want us to explore. Now, let's unravel the mystery of the Leaning Tower in the San Francisco Bay Area. So let's talk about this cool high-rise building in San Francisco at 301 Mission Street. It's right smack in the lively south of Market District, and it's not your average building. It's a mix of living spaces and other stuff. Picture this. It's not just any high-rise, it proudly wears the crown of being the tallest building in San Francisco. The exterior has this sleek, blue-gray glass vibe, giving off those late modernist vibes. Now, let's get into the specifics. The building is surrounded by Mission, Fremont, and Beale Streets, kind of like its holding court at the north end of the Transbay Transit Center site. This awesome tower officially opened its doors to residents on April 23, 2009. And get this, it's not just one building, there are two parts to it. First up, there's a 12-story tower hanging out on the northeast side. Then, there's the real star of the show, the Millennium Tower, an 8-story, 648-foot-tall condo skyscraper. That's where the magic happens. All in all, this project boasts a whopping 419 places for people to live, with 53 of those spots in the smaller tower. But wait, there's a quirky twist. The bigger tower's top floor is technically the 60th, even though there's no 13th and 44th floor. Why? Well, blame it on superstition. It's all part of the charm of this incredible place in the heart of San Francisco. All right, let's break down the perks and the not-so-cool surprises at the Millennium Tower in San Francisco. Imagine living there with a private concierge. Sounds nice, right? Plus, you get access to this exclusive 20,000 square foot club level. It's like a playground for residents with a private lounge, wine cellar, and even a fitness center. The place also organizes cool cultural events to keep everyone entertained. But here's the twist in the tale. In 2016, residents found out their tower wasn't just sinking, it was also tilting. Cue the drama! Lawsuits started flying around because people felt like they were kept in the dark about the whole sinking and tilting situation when they bought their homes. They thought the developers knew about it back in 2015, but conveniently forgot to mention it. Now, get this. The Millennium Tower has been sinking for a solid 10 years. And what's even weirder is that lots of other buildings around it were popping up one after the other during those years. It's like a construction fiesta, but things got tangled up, creating a confusing mess. When you peek into the construction details, the tower's foundation is a real engineering puzzle. They went deep, like 60 to 90 feet deep, with a concrete slab. Then they stuck these concrete friction piles through the tricky fill and Young Bay mud, all the way into the solid Como sand. Sounds like a fancy sandcastle, right? But it seems like this complex construction is at the heart of the Millennium Tower's leaning and sinking saga. Now, let's dig into why things are a bit wonky at 301 Mission Street. Most buildings in the area use similar systems, but some, dealing with different earth conditions, opted to stick piles right into the bedrock a whopping 200 feet down. It's like playing Jenga with giant blocks, but way more complicated. Fast forward to 2016, and it's discovered that our Millennium Tower sank 16 inches and developed a 2-inch tilt at the base, plus a sneaky 6-inch tilt at the top. Imagine a giant game of Leaning Tower of Pisa, but in San Francisco. This situation is causing some real drama. The tower's tilting towards the northwest, creating cracks in the basement and the pavement around it. Things took a nosedive in 2018, with an additional 18 inches of sinking and a 14-inch tilt. Yikes! Now, why is this happening? 3 guesses. Some folks think the piles supporting the tower are just too short. Picture 900 prefabricated square piles trying to hold up the tower. But here's the catch. These piles didn't go deep into the rock. They decided to chill in the sand and clay of the old Bay Area. It's like trying to build a skyscraper on a giant sandbox. Alright, let's unravel the mystery behind why the Millennium Tower is so heavy compared to other skyscrapers in the San Francisco Bay Area. Unlike its steel-frame neighbors, the Millennium Tower is a rebel, using reinforced concrete materials, making it a heavyweight in every sense. Just think of it as the heavyweight champion of buildings in the neighborhood. Now, here's where it gets interesting. The Millennium Tower exerts a whopping 11.4 KSF, that's pressure lingo, on its foundation per square foot. To put it in perspective, let's take 555 Mission, a 487-foot-tall steel-framed building. It only exerts a net pressure of 2.4 KSF. Yep, the Millennium Tower is flexing its heavyweight status. But hold on, there's more to the story. Deep below, there's this old clay layer acting as a foundation, but it seems like it's under some serious pressure. The clay might have compressed more than it bargained for, leading to the building showing signs of settling and causing a headache for everyone involved. Here's a plot twist for you. In the original construction plans, the tower and its basement were supposed to be best buds, built together in one big foundation pit. It was then that the developer changed his mind. They decided to split them up, thinking it would be a smart move. So, the tower went up first, and only then did they start digging the basement pit. It's like a construction soap opera: twists, turns, and unexpected separations. Picture this. While digging the foundation pit for the Millennium Tower, there was a constant leak of water on the side close to the tower foundation. Now, if this leak was due to a water control system failure, it could mess with the groundwater pressure and cause the soil to settle. It's like a giant game of Jenga with water involved. Not a great combo. Fast forward to 2016, and the building owners were probably not thrilled with the tower's unexpected tilt. So, they called in the experts, an engineering consulting company. The investigation revealed that the tower's design was solid, but the real culprit was the ongoing digging and water issues in the foundation pit for the nearby transportation hub project called TTC. Here's where it gets juicy. The TTC foundation pit, which was just 55 feet deep, was way too close to the Millennium Building. To keep things from going haywire, they set up a special support system, like a concrete shield, close to the tower. This shield, made up of reinforced concrete piles, was there to prevent any disasters. According to the investigation report, the TTC pit hit the same supporting sand layer as the Millennium Tower's precast piles. This caused a bit of settling drama for the tower, unlike other high-rise buddies in the Bay Area with similar foundation setups. It's like finding out your neighbor's construction project is messing with your house's balance. Alright, let's get into why the Millennium Building seems to be standing solo in its settlement saga. Even with some reinforcement near the building, the investigation report still points its finger at the ongoing digging and water issues in the foundation pit as the main reasons for the tower's tilt. It's like the tower is dancing to its tune in this settlement tango. Now, imagine this legal showdown. The building's homeowners association, represented by the legal wizard Adrian Adams, decided to take matters to court. They brought in Dan Petrocelli to sue the folks behind Weber Millennium Partners. It's like a legal drama unfolding, complete with lawyers and courtroom battles. Here's the twist. There's this thing called inverse condemnation law that could let residents collect legal fees along with any award they get. On the flip side, another group of tenants, led by patent litigator Jerry Dodson, isn't on the same page as the Homeowners Association. They're suing Millennium Partners separately, adding another layer to this legal puzzle. It's like a legal tug of war over who's to blame and who gets what in the end. Let's unravel the legal drama surrounding the Millennium Tower in San Francisco. Jerry Dodson, breaking away from the Homeowners Association, blames Millennium Partners for the tower's troubles. In 2016, the city of San Francisco jumped into the ring, filing a lawsuit against the tower's developers, Mission Street Developers LLC. The city claimed the developers kept quiet about the sinking issues when selling apartments, but Mission Street Developers denied the allegations. Now picture this. Millennium Partners hires Sage engineers for an engineering study on the tower's sinking. Some experts predict that fixing the tilt might cost more than Millennium Partners' insurance can cover. If the tower is found at fault, San Francisco taxpayers might end up footing the bill. A city inspection says the tower is safe, but there's damage to the foundation and electrical systems. The Homeowners Association hit back with a $200 million lawsuit in March 2017, targeting Millennium Partners, Weber, Handel Architects, Treadwell, and Rollo, DeSimon Consulting, Engineering, Arab, and Transbay Joint Power Authority. It's like a legal battle royale. In 2018, residents heard strange noises, and a cracked window sparked concern about a larger structural failure. The proposed fix? Underpinning the tower with 52 pipes reaching 250 feet into the bedrock. It's like giving the tower a sturdy foundation makeover. And there you have it. The leaning Millennium Tower's roller coaster journey might just find a resolution with this underpinning solution. What's your take on the saga? Share your thoughts in the comments. If you enjoyed the ride, give us a thumbs up, subscribe, and hit the notification bell for more gripping content. See you next time.